Alrighty, sorry for the extra little break. We thought we were gonna do a Christmas episode. Ended up getting a little bit too hectic.
Yeah.
Figured, with the massive amount of viewers we do have, they'd be super pissed if we skipped a week. So here we are. Um, but welcome back. Merry late Christmas.
Merry little Christmas. Yep. A little different today. No computer. Computer won't turn on right now, so um, my audio is probably gonna be chopped, but gotta make it work. So hopefully we get that figured out. But yeah,
How's
bad
your
day when your computer doesn't even turn on, so it's concerning.
How was your Christmas other than computer issues, Bo?
Other than that, really good, really good. I got like an extra day off work. That was cool. So I got to really just chill around the house all week. It's good. It was
Nice.
good. How was yours?
Nice. Some family came in from out of town, so got to spend a bunch of time with them. Um, got to go to DC. Might add in some pictures later as we kind of get into it a little bit more, but it was a ton of fun. Got to do a bunch.
That's dope.
Yeah,
So yeah, I got to go to the LSU basketball game last night, playing my alma mater Southern Miss. So
nice.
that was really cool to see. Southern Miss didn't cover the spread. That sucks.
Hey, it's happy to see
And
LSU doing
yeah,
good in the same hand though.
hey, overhit though, so we're good.
Yeah.
Overhit is nice,
Yeah,
but
honestly, one of the cooler sporting experiences I've had in a while. The Washington Nationals when we were in DC had like what was called the Winter Wonderfest, and me and my mom and my little brother went, and that was a ton of fun, dude. They had like sledding and putt seesaws. You could walk in the dugouts, um, and kind of just like being on an MLB field in general is just like cool. Like everything was on field level. Um, and then they had Christmas movies playing on the board the whole time, and that was fun.
that's so sick.
Yep.
How many air swings did you take from around where home plate was?
So it was kind of funny. They had like this little speakeasy thing, that was sponsored by Fireball, I think, and that was actually where like they still had the turtle in place, like the batting turtle, and I wasn't gonna stand underneath that thing and swing a non-existent bat with a bunch of people looking at me drinking. To be
I'd have
honest,
done it. I'd have, I'd have took a bunch of rips.
I did. I spent like
Got to
10
do it.
minutes. They had all the laminated pieces of paper in the helmet cubbies on like what you were allowed to review and not allowed to review and like different rule changes and stuff like that and whatever.
Hmm,
And I spent like 5 minutes reading
that's
those.
cool.
And my little brother was like, "You're a
That's
nerd."
cool.
I was like, "Yeah, dude. I have an entire sports podcast. What do you think?"
Let's get another rules.
Yeah.
Now if something happens, you just like, no, you
Oh, I
actually can't
don't.
review that. What's that?
I don't remember much of it at all. It was kind of more just like being in a dugout and being like, "Dude, remember when like Bryce Harper and Juan Soto were 19 years old in this same little strip of concrete? Like just kind of cool
Did you
experience."
did you stand where Jonathan Papelbon choked out Bryce Harper? Were you in that region of it?
No, I didn't think about that in the moment, to be completely honest with you.
That'd have been one of the first things because I've met Papelbon and I don't know what happened that day, but I'm on Harper's side because that dude was a dick, unfortunately. So
I think you've mentioned that previously on the show. Don't
yeah,
meet your heroes.
that's right. That's right. Yeah, it's very funny.
Yep.
A lot of stuff happened though. I feel like we've had only one in the last like month. Or now that I think about it, you know how what was it? What was the Panthers show last year that
Oh,
stopped
Meow
doing their
Mix.
show
I called him out
and
on
the
here.
Panthers? Yes,
They're now in the
are we
playoffs.
them? But we're on a 4 game heater and we've recorded like one episode since this win streak has started. Like
This I see what you're getting at now. I think that's just like us being kind of busy and sadly not prioritizing this show
okay,
as much as we need to yet. And we'll get better about that in the
but
future.
like if they lose this week though, gonna have to start looking into it. But
I don't know, man. I'm having fun doing the show.
Winning's always better.
The Saints, I don't think the Saints winning or losing has anything to do with us. I hate to say it.
You're not superstitious enough. You gotta be dude.
I am. I'm weird. I'm superstitious. Like we've won in this jersey, so I have to wear it. And then the other night we lost, but Tom Wilson, who's on the back of this jersey, scored 2 goals. So I feel like that still constitutes for not washing. Like, can't hate the player for doing way more than he normally does as a defensive guy.
Yeah.
So even though it's not a win, still played a good team. It was against the Panthers, so. Dude, I've become like a full hockey guy. It's a ton of fun. I still don't completely understand it yet, but
yeah, you'll get there.
Like,
you get there. I haven't went to any Zydeco games yet. I need to go to one.
Have you seen that?
Went yet this year.
That Diamond Hands dude on TikTok?
Mm-mm.
He's like this grown man. Like, it reminds me of Shorzy. Like, he's like the oldest dude on a team. And they're in the same league as the Zydeco, but like he basically has a TikTok league, like a TikTok channel dedicated to him just like being mic'd up and starting stuff with the dudes. And it's like, imagine being 18, 19 years old, like a lot of these guys are playing in this league, just trying to like make it to the NHL, and there's a 35-year-old man worried about punching you in the face for his TikTok viewers.
Yeah, that would not be fair. That would piss me off greatly.
Yeah.
What a dork. Dork of the week. You have to send me those, so I haven't seen those.
He plays for the Danbury Hat Tricks.
That's
also got my mom into Shorzy. Well, it's kind of sick. They're bunnies, but they're hat tricks. Great, it's a magic show. Trick. But I got my mom into it, and because she liked Letterkenny a lot, and I was like, if you like Letterkenny, you will love this. This is like Letterkenny, but better.
Yeah, we used to vote. I like, what's the girl that he like hits on? Danielle, was that her name?
I think Laura Moore. Laura Moore is what it is.
Yes, and he's like, that'd be so good to you. Like, yeah, how good? Like, you would just be walking one day, you turn around, there I am, being good to you.
I love the run a marathon. Like, that one was just good. Like, that's just a good thing. Like, somebody's really aggravating you. You want them to get off your back while like not being a dick. You can be like, just run a marathon and I'll do it. All right. Like, somebody puts in marathon dedication, you kind of have to hold up your end of the bargain.
Yeah. I'd weighed the sign with like my pants and my ankles just for a chance to unload your dishwasher. Like, that's a great line. And the parrot. I like the parrot who goes,
big sexy.
Yeah.
I like how some of the characters just like only speak in French, and the show like doesn't really do anything to help you understand it ever at all. It's just like, they just speak French. Like, and then there are also parts of the show where they just don't, like, they show that they can speak English and just choose not to.
Or like they just keep revisiting the aqua dump for like 2 seasons. Every other episode is like, I took the aqua dump, and it's like,
but it's one of those. It's one of those things where it's like, if you just hear an aqua dump and you're like, dude, what's an aqua dump? And then you hear someone explain it and you're like, oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. So you hear somebody bring it back up and you giggle because you're like, oh, now I know what an aqua dump is. And then you hear it brought up a third time and it's like, all right, how big of a deal is an aqua dump? And it's just kind of like one of those where like, if you're there when the snowball's small, it's really funny when it's big. But like, if you're only there for a round or two, it's like, let's deal with this aqua dump.
Yeah, right.
But yeah.
Great show though.
I wish like more hockey players were like mic'd up live during games and just like shit talking like that. Like TGL rules.
I feel like it'd be a lot of panting. You know?
Yeah.
It'd be just a lot of like the whole time. Like, I don't think it'd be that good. Like
I also
baseball's really the only sport where mic'd up kind of works.
And like, it pisses me off. It doesn't. It doesn't work. Like, if the ball comes at you and it's a play that isn't a can of corn, you're probably not making it because you're worried about talking.
That's on field interviews. I don't like on field. In-game interviews don't exist for anything. That's bullshit. But just mic'd up works. Because like there's some chatter. Like a guy hits a single while it's mic'd up.
That makes sense.
Like the first baseman conversation. That's what I mean. On-field interviews shouldn't be a thing in any sport. Like, could you imagine you imagine like you mic'd up a quarterback out there? Like, that's what you expect him to do. Like, that's why I don't like the
like maybe for the All-Star game, I get it. I get it for the
Right, but you're playing a Sunday night game in late August and like means something, and you've got like Cedric Mullins mic'd up in center field. It's like, what are we doing? Yeah, I hate that shit.
Yeah. I miss baseball, man.
So bad. It's the worst it's been.
Hey,
For
shout
me,
out
like
Munetaka
ever after.
Murakami, Chicago White Sox, 2 years, $32 million.
Such a great signing. I cannot like express how much I
That is like,
like that signing.
he potentially would have garnered more attention signing with the LSU Tigers.
Probably so. I will say, I do think what Okamoto's deadline, does it also close on the 2nd?
Second or the fourth, yeah.
I think him and Ime close the same day. I think it's the 2nd.
Yeah. I know they're
predict
close.
he is a Pittsburgh Pirate.
I could see it. That'd be kind of cool to see the Pirates like actually try and buy in around Skeens.
Well, they've already spent, they've added like 70 home runs, 90 home runs to the lineup. They signed Ryan O'Hearn. They got Brandon Lau. I would imagine Connor Griffin's coming up this year.
Yeah.
The password
Nick
they
York.
could hit 20. Yeah, and that's their one hole remaining. And maybe Okamoto's not getting a really big market, wants to do the same thing as Murakami. Would be a great fit.
Yeah. I could see that.
No, I like what the Pirates are doing a lot right now, actually.
Yeah.
But
it'd be fun too. I mean, like, the Brewers are kind of like the only other, or I guess the Cubs too, but like that kind of isn't the craziest division. Like they don't need to do as much as some other teams would need to.
3 teams from that division made the playoffs this year.
Who is the third? Oh, the Reds made the playoffs.
The Reds.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's really just them and the Cardinals that aren't, which Reds probably a one-off year. I honestly don't know how
Ellie De La Cruz is the best player to ever touch a baseball bat or a glove or a ball. Dude, Ellie De La Cruz is the best because he's tall and has a 4-word name.
POV, you only watch MLB through Instagram.
It pisses me off so bad. It's like, cool, he plays in a small market and he's 6'6" at shortstop. Like, he should be. He needs to stop being a switch hitter. Like, he's not a successful enough switch hitter to continue it this far into his career. It would be more beneficial for him to switch to just be a lefty.
He's such a Dodger, is what hurts.
I don't know, man. I could see him as being like a Byron Buxton, kind of sticking in some smaller markets. Like, even if he bounces from team to team, kind of just wanting to stay a little bit out. That, or he's going to be a New York Met. I could see him just like there being falling out between Lindor and Soto, and Ellie De La Cruz being the Lindor replacement.
I see either Dodgers or Astros. He really kind of fits Houston. If Pena walk, like,
when is Pena's contract up?
Base. He's young. I don't think it's for another 2 years. He's got a couple years on it.
I mean, if we end up signing, why don't we sign Bregman to a long-term deal, knowing that the Astros will just pull a Carlos Correa and trade for him 2 years later and just take him back? Money?
I'm with that,
and just get whoever they have, because they're still going to sign young free agents.
I'm out here manifesting now. I don't know if you can see this, but
hell yeah,
you have to Bregman on. So
I was really hoping Bregman was going to wear 8 when he first came to the Sox until I realized it was retired. Then I was like, damn it.
Two is so cool though. Two fits him, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't hate 2.
Yeah, I don't hate the number 2 gray jersey that's coming in this week. So AKA he's not signing back, but I did curse. Dude, I don't even know why I did it, but I also already have this one. And regardless, he played a year here. I would just get another one if it happens, dude. Fuck it.
You'll just buy one of the ones that goes on sale for $40.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of jersey I probably should get a Connor Long jersey to get him off the team.
No, please buy David Hamilton jersey.
Yes. Yeah, but what if that doesn't work? Then I'm just stuck with a fucking David Hamilton jersey.
What is it, number 19?
That'd be the worst part of it.
No, 19's Roman. What? He's 29, right?
17. I thought. No, 29 also sounds right. Shit. He's definitely 17.
There is a number between 0 and 99 that is on his jersey.
It's one of them. I would look it up if I had another screen right here. Like, I would, but like you know, he's 17. He's
Hey,
definitely 17.
hey, huge news this week. The TGL is back.
Dude, TGL so sick.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, like the only reason I care about the TGL was like getting to see Tiger Woods like just be a guy being a dude. And now he's not playing, so like I kind of just don't care.
Dude, look, the thing about it is I'm sure the TGL would be really fun to like play in or like maybe even watch live would be cool. You see all these guys that, walk around or whatever, but like to watch that on TV is the dumbest shit in the world. It sucked. It was terrible. They tried to push it so bad last year. I remember it was like Monday night, you've got New York versus Boston. I was like, all right, let's see what this ended.
Also, none of the
Horrible.
guys like I don't know. I guess it makes sense because in real professional sports, like none of the guys are connected to where the teams are regionally. But like, why is Rory?
Oh, like Keegan. It's
Yeah,
more just the captains. The captains are
I don't know. I wanted to like the
like Max
Boston.
Homa's on the LA team.
I wanted to like he's on Juniper.
Homa?
He's with
Oh, maybe
Tiger on
not. Then.
Juniper Golf Links
Well, Tiger's the captain. I
or
thought Homa's
Jupiter.
the LA captain. Who's the LA captain? Who the
Hmm.
fuck knows, dude?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care. The way I kind of
Yeah, I don't care
me
either.
and my boss were talking about it the other day, and I was like, if I have something else to do, but want something on my TV, that's prime TGL. Is like I just want something to be able to glance over at every couple minutes and see something, and then look back at what I'm doing.
Whenever Chive TV goes out of business, old TGL reruns are gonna go stupid at your local dive bar. Like whenever you run out of a market for just clips of dudes falling off of snowmobiles and shit, TGL's gonna fill that spot right there. It's like you. This is Jamie Pena going into Carlos Correa's shortstop spot right here. It's like, all right, we've had this. We've had fucking dudes breaking trampolines, falling into their yard. Now let's get guys hitting into fake bunkers. But
Dude, now they're having themed holes around where their teams are from, and it's like, yeah, that'd be sick if like they had an actual like home stadium where you could go watch your team, but like no, they have like two of these things, and it's one's in the middle of nowhere, Florida, and one's in Los Angeles, and like yeah, it's kind of just a thing. Like it's very inaccessible to watch live. It's not fun to watch on TV, and like really the only reason to watch it is like if you're a big fan of a specific golfer and like just kind of want to see them interact as them and not like PGA them.
I would borderline rather watch them play this league in a Dick's Sporting Goods, like use their simulator and just go on the fucking test your putter green out there and but like don't tell anybody. Just like they pull up. Dude, honestly, it'll be kind of sick. 'Cause, like you could be in Dick's Sporting Goods, like yo, DGL event might pop out while I'm here. Like they just pull up, everybody gets mauled trying to get to the putting green to watch. That would be electric.
Bryson needs to just start like needs to get one of those little like mobile streaming units and just get a group of live guys to go chill at a Top Golf and just send shots into a net and like just have two different cameras, one on them, one on the screen, and it'd be fairly similar like viewer experience. Probably have similar amount of viewers and make so much more money because you're not putting millions into a custom stadium.
Yeah, Bryson would turn Loft 18 into a loose sheetrock factory. He would blow right through those things.
It'd be so funny though.
That would
I
be.
saw Brooks is
Yeah,
opted out of
he would
live, huh?
honestly be the Bryson would be the perfect TGL guy because he honestly has probably hit so much TrackMan that he could probably just hit a ball and he could just announce what the spin and launch and smash factor is before it even shows up. And like you get 2 points if Bryson guesses your spin rate.
Dude.
Like, yeah, Brooks. Very interested to see what he like how the PGA handles that. But
He didn't play well enough last year to like justify getting Brooks Koepka money to come back to the PGA Tour. Is the crazy part too.
well, he doesn't get money to go back to the PGA Tour.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot about that. It's all purse.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I mean, he still got his Nike deal, and you know, It's just about if they're going to let him play. But regardless, he can play in the majors still. So
Yes, he can play in the
honestly,
PGA Championship and the Masters at bare minimum.
he honestly might have. He might not even want to go back on the PGA Tour. He might have. That might have been his plan all along. Play a year for the 120 million on the Live Tour, and then just play in the majors for the rest of his career.
I thought he made
See,
like
it's all he cared
250,
about anyways.
260.
Yeah, it was something stupid. Like he doesn't have to work anymore.
Yeah, I
How
wouldn't.
about
I'm
you
gonna
work?
be honest. I'd just
How
hang out
about
with
you
my
work?
fucking wife if I was him.
Yeah, your rich supermodel wife and your new kid, and play 4 tournaments a year. If you win, you're a legend. If not, who gives a shit? Get him next year. Like,
Can you just reignite the
you,
hatred with Bryson just because it's funny?
no,
Oh,
I like him being boys better. I think it's cool.
I don't
I
know.
think it's cool. That shit was kind of weird to me. I felt just like forced. I don't know.
It was just your classic, like, Bryson was like, I'm gonna figure out how to be the best golfer because of me, and Brooks was like, I'm good at golf, and like, I don't need none of your weird stuff to be as good as I am.
Yeah, I like both of those guys. So it's like it's weird. Like it kind of made you be like, are you a Brooks guy? Are you a Bryson guy? I was like, dude, I like both of them. Like,
To me, Brooks is good at playing. Like, he could play, if they did like a remake of Happy Gilmore but only use real golfers, Brooks Koepka would play Shooter McGavin, and like there would be no question for
100%,
anyone else in that role. Like, he is the
100%.
most, like, I don't know, like, I can tell just as a person, like when some new kid walks into the locker room in Augusta, like Brooks is the one shooting a joke at him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
As long as it's
yeah, it
not
checks
pointed at
out.
you, it's funny. He's that guy.
Yeah,
All right, sorry for the quick interruption. Bo, you have
yeah.
something that you have a little bit prepared? Do you want to get into that now or save it?
Um, yeah, we can go ahead. It's a sweet. It's for my sweets. So
Oh, all right.
if you're good to
We can
if
go
you're
ahead
good to
and get into
just
sweets and
rip one real quick,
nosebleeds. Where's
we'll
the
just
screen
chat
at?
in a minute. But um, well, I'll start. This isn't it, but nosebleeds obvious. My computer, rest in peace. Probably got 1 year out of it. Fucking
I'm sorry
piece
about
of
it, Bo.
shit. It's good, dude. I'll see if the nerds at Best Buy can fix it. If not, it's cooked. But um, I don't even really want to talk about it right now because it's gonna piss me off. So it's in like the mega nosebleeds. It's like touching the roof nosebleed, like that, like way in the back. I've got 2 sweets. Go to the other one first. Man, Sydney Sweeney, what an actor. Her acting skills are phenomenal. Don't be nasty. I went.
Don't be weird.
Uh, don't be rude. Got went and saw the Handmaid, Housemaid, whatever it is.
You don't even know the name of the movie, man.
Dude, you know why I went.
Yeah, I know
Go
why
to
you
watch it,
would.
right? Well, I mean, I went with my loving girlfriend, but I actually watched the movie and it was good. Like
Yeah, I'd be
I
locked
was
in
like,
too, son.
yeah. Well, no, that I was originally like, this is looking at tits and eating popcorn. This is no movie going on whatsoever. Like usually her movies are like they throw on a screen in a V-neck. They're like, these dudes aren't listening to the words anyways. No one gives a fuck. This was an actual movie, and it
Yeah.
was really good.
Nice.
Really, really good. Got to give her a shout out for that. I didn't even know she was an actor, much less could act. So
If
never
you
got
wanna
that
if you
far.
wanna
But
add another nosebleeds, if you want, since we skipped a week, we can do double sweets, double nosebleeds. I have enough in the tank too.
I don't really think I've got one right now, dude.
You can put the person I saw in DC while I was there, if you remember that off the fly. Ran into somebody. Sent you a picture.
Somebody. Fucking Megatron. Gotta go in the nosebleeds, dude.
Dude, as soon as I got
Fuck
to
you,
the Lincoln
Megatron.
Memorial, I was like, "Fuck! I gotta send Bo a picture."
Fuck Megatron. All right. Now the one I really want to get into. Um, my real sweet There's a guy by the name of Miami XO. Came out with this new song I saw on my TikTok, and just the greatest intro to a song. Jordan, play the clip, please.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Run it back. Run it back.
Can the podcast hear that?
I hope. Hold it closer to the mic.
That reminds me of the clip of Doja Cat watching the Miles Kid, and it's like the shout out Martin Luther King.
Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit with a bazooka. It's gonna be in my head for the next year. That is awesome, dude. And like he's using the two ad libs. He later goes on in the song, "Sorry, Granny, I'm gonna have to forgive and forget." Honestly, he might be nosebleeds. Why are you not sliding for Granny like that, dude? His fucking grandma just got hit with a bazooka, and like 2 lines later, it's like, "Gotta forgive and forget." What are we doing, dude? I'm gonna make John Wick look like a politician with what I'm gonna do to that block. I'm gonna go ape. But no, he's got to be in the suite for that, dude. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit with a bazooka. That's awesome. You got to go in the suite for that. That shit makes me laugh.
Dude, that's pretty good. That wasn't what I was expecting. I like that a lot.
Never what they expect.
I'm gonna keep it negative first because I got two that I'm pretty passionate about. I think one, don't really need to even get into it. Everybody, the entire world will understand why I'm putting them in the nosebleeds. Even with the double, I want to put an emphasis that like if there was only one I had to put in the nosebleeds, this would be them. Give me Notre Dame, like still. And shout out to the Pop-Tarts Bowl for making fun of them.
The Pop-Tart Bowl was awesome.
I want to get that quarter zip so bad. Dude, so nice. We might have to, if this podcast ever gets to like, can we make a deal that if the podcast ever gets to like 10,000 or 1,000 plus, like we'll just make it a point to go to the next Pop-Tart Bowl. Like that'll be our celebration. Yeah, dude. What's the number? Yes. What's the number we have to decide on? Is it 25?
I'm cool with 10. I'm cool with 10.
10? 10,000. You will see.
I don't need much commitment. I'm a weak man.
The Bleachers Pop-Tarts Bowl special.
Yeah, like dude, the game was awesome. The
helmets,
the sidelines, the edible trophies,
the
fact that they just buy in and they're like,
dude,
and they're active on Twitter for the week. I'm like, dude, shout out Pop-Tarts. They're killing it. The game, even though I had Georgia Tech plus 3.5 and lost it in the final 2 minutes, you know how cool of a bowl game you have to be for me to just not even care. I love the Pop-Tart Bowl this year. And shout out, you know what? Shout out even Kalani Sataki grabbing a handful of the Pop-Tart trophy after and just eating it right there. Like, I don't know how it's really is good though. Like where all this stuff about the portal and it's all money based. It's like you get like a little glimpse of like what this is supposed to be,
yes,
which is fun.
Yes,
you know, it's supposed to be fun. You're in a bowl. You're celebrating a winning season you just had. You're letting like a lot of these guys. Yeah, this is the goal spray pro. A lot of those guys. That's it. That was a lot of those guys' last snap ever. And to have like a moment where you know you fight for a bowl, you play in something you buy into a program, you spend 4 years there or whatever, and you know just having a little moment of having a little fun at the end. Little fucking you're eating a Oreo Pop-Tart with your hands. That was massive at the end.
Dude,
like
you know what pisses me off
that's what
too?
The sport is.
You know how cool it would have looked? Like I know Notre Dame's very traditional with the helmet. They don't change it up very much. But like imagine had they just put little clear sprinkles all over the helmet just to where like when the camera hits it at a certain angle. Like that would have been top helmet all time potentially.
No. Imagine instead of the gold, imagine they did like Pop-Tart wrapper full silver with the helmets.
Okay, we got to stop giving them credit. They're in the nosebleeds here.
No, fuck you, Notre Dame. No, I'm showing you why they are, because what they could have done with it.
Yeah.
That could have been so sick.
Yeah. It could have been cooler than any Oregon uniform
ever. Never forget what Notre Dame hates.
If Oregon ever ends up in the Pop-Tart Bowl, dude, oh my God.
If they would have done that, dude, Sprinkle Duck would be the coolest thing.
The
if they
duck
would
would have
just
its own Pop-Tart flavor for sure.
if Notre Dame would have done that, did bought into the Pop Tart helmet, just done it, nobody would have given shit about a conference for the next like 5 years. Like you would have got a pass.
No.
But now
Yeah.
you're just the worst. Now you're the worst. You're enemy number one. We hate you.
Yep.
Great nosebleed.
And then with my other nosebleed, something I'm almost as passionate about. I'm gonna start this as my petition to cancel the baseball off season. It's not that physical of a sport.
Yeah, dude.
Like, just what if we did a thing where, like, all right, Bregman signs a contract. He's on the Red Sox from April to October. And, like, you know what you mean? Like, you almost stagger contracts in a way where, like, you have all your best guys there in October when you need them for the playoffs, and then you have, like, your kind of quadruple A, your triple A, like, your kind of more minor league development is in the beginning of the regular season. But everyone's doing it, so it's a level playing field. Like, just no off season, year round baseball.
They need they need an off season, but there needs to be
make it like 3 weeks.
There needs to be make the signing period just 1 week. Like you get 1 fucking week. You got to figure out a game plan. Like instead of this,
that would maybe. I don't know, because then you'd have a lot of time of just no baseball, nothing. Like, I think what I'm at getting at here is just the nothing.
If you did that, like, all right, if you want to retire, you got this week to do it. Like, right at the season, boom, you got a week for players to know they're going to retire. You've got a week, the second week for opt-outs. That second week is where opt-outs happen. Then you could do that third week, bang, you got a week to sign your free agents. The next week, bang, that's where you make your trades. You can only do it in this certain weeks. Like that covers you until December, right? Then you got 4 months, but you know who's on your team at that point. And then I don't know, actually that kind of sucks. But I'm tired of fucking waiting. I'm tired of waiting until March 3rd to see who's on our team this year.
Yeah, I agree. I think there could be, like, we could start an idea of, like, what if the minor league season, like, both to bring attention to the minor leagues and to help them impact the major leagues more. Like, what if they did just start playing, like, set up, like, a freaking big-ass camp in Orlando right outside of Disney World, and, like, that became just where these guys played for the 2.5 months where the baseball season was.
That's sick, but, like, also give those guys an off season. That's this time. Like, if I were a player, that would suck. I would hate that so bad.
Well, yeah, but, like, this would be for, like, the young guys. Like, these are guys that if they're not, like, once the baseball season starts, they could almost implement, like, more of, like, a soccer system where, like, your guys that are developing each other, and they kind of only play other teams within that off-season window.
I don't know.
I think it'd be kind of cool.
I'm not sure I feel on it still. It could be. I'm not seeing the vision, but I'm not knocking it either. I shut my own vision down, so I don't know.
I might bring it back as a presentation. Try and get the world in on it.
I love that. That'd be dope.
Have a PowerPoint presentation on the podcast. And then we got my sweets, which are going to be a lot more positive. First off, I think this is a very, very easy one. Bo, I'm kind of surprised you didn't take this one. Give me Michael Rubin. Without his invention, like, no one would have known what to get me for Christmas. But now in the year 2025, thanks to Fanatics, like, almost everything I got for Christmas has a sports logo on it. And, like, it's so easy.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's like, what do you want for Christmas? And it's like literally anything off this website. Like, just get me anything with one of the teams I like.
Yeah.
Like, just
literally.
Yeah. And there's so much variety that, like, you can say that. I got one duplicate item this year, and it was from my mom, and, like, she felt horrible. And then I was like, oh yeah, it's Fanatics. All I have to do is keep it in the bag, send it back to Fanatics. They'll give me a credit, and I can use it to get whatever I want.
Yeah.
Like, golden system. And that's why I lose so much money.
One knock. And I don't want to be anti-disability here, but, like, maybe not have the one-arm model guy modeling the t-shirts right up front. Just a little bit of a jump scare.
See, I still to this day haven't gotten that, and every time Bo shows me something.
Scropel's t-shirt. It's all over mine, dude. And, like, I respect the hell out of the guy, but, like,
That's so
Let's let
funny.
him be. Let's let him be the pants model. You know what I mean? I don't know, man.
So
I
bad.
feel terrible for saying that. Yeah, I don't know if we can keep that. That feels bad. That
That's gonna
feels
have
bad,
to
dude.
be a
I'm sorry.
clip. That's gonna have to be a
I
clip.
don't. I don't mean it. Fuck,
um,
dude.
but yeah, Michael Rubin, dude. Shout out Fanatics. Jersey, hat, all bunch of stuff in the background. Can't really see it on this screen because
You
I
end
can
up.
fix this one.
You end up ordering the Big Poppy shirt.
No, I didn't. So yeah, shout out to me. I have a credit card where you get points for every purchase. So that's my gas card. So at the end of the year, I looked at it and I was like, oh, I got a good bit of points. And they were having a sale on gift cards. So I got a $50 Fanatics gift card with my points, and I was like, oh, I'll get back to it like when the Christmas sales start up, whatever. Gone, void, into the void in the email somewhere, dude. I was able to find the email that was like, thank you for your order on whatever points. Like it'll pop up in this email. Make sure to check your spam folder. Gone, nowhere. So I have like there's $50 of a Fanatics gift card just floating somewhere. Um,
Yeah, dude.
and it makes me sad.
That's very sad. I'm sorry to hear that.
Because yeah,
Oof.
Bo found a sick Big Poppy shirt that like I would just wear everywhere. I think I'm gonna get a Roman Anthony shirt jersey with my purchase for returning the hoodie my mom got me.
I love that.
But
They have a Roman Empire shirt somewhere. I was looking that I have a gift card
I
for.
was thinking about
Probably
maybe
also
getting
get one.
graphic tees, but I don't know. I have a potential idea cooking up that we'll talk about off show. My other
Love
sweet
it.
though, where we can end this segment for now. Derek Queen. I had a train ride the other day back from Washington D.C. Takes about 3 hours and 40 minutes. So the Pelicans and the Capitals were playing at the same time, and I still don't know enough about hockey to confidently bet on it. So I was like, look, I'm just gonna put like 10-20 bucks on something on the Pels game. Who are they playing? Oh, who was it? Dang it, I'm forgetting now. Who'd we play on Saturday, Bo? You remember?
Mm-mm.
Let me look it up. Sorry, brain fart. But basically, we were playing another team in which I was like, Derek Queen could probably score 20 in that game. Looked at it, plus 320.
Dude,
Texted
it's
Bo.
always juice. It's so good.
Also, it was his birthday. I'm gonna give that another shout out. The Phoenix Suns.
Hmm.
And it was the game where Jose got in the fight. So I watched that juice
Oh, that's right.
knowing that I was like, oh, this is 100% putting gas in the fire. Like, this is awesome.
Yeah. I
And
think
then,
this is the most likable shitty sports teams in the world right now, the Saints and the Pelicans.
dude, it sucks so bad. Like, I was going to talk about that in a minute because the Pelicans are doing such a good job at, like,
Yeah.
sucking, but not being the worst. Like, we're not good. We're not the worst. Like, there's a big
Far from the
difference. Like,
worst.
we're not we're not the Wizards, but we're not like a actual team. Like there are moments where we look like we're a team that could throw enough good moments together and call it a basketball game, but like we just end up losing by 5 to 7 more often than not. And it ends up being within the last 5 minutes.
Don't charge it out. Yeah, no, I, you think the current interim coach is the favorite to be the next coach with
I'm
what
not
he's done with the rotation recently?
I'm not 100% sure. I like it. Like I don't know. To be honest, I I I just think it's kind of going to be a thing of like the Pelicans don't have a ton to lose this year not having a pick. So like why not give this guy that could turn the ship around a chance to that's already here and you're not having to pay all this extra money to? Like it's almost like imagine you bought a business and they had somebody there that wasn't great but wasn't horrible and you weren't paying them that much. And it's like, well, if I get somebody that's actually good, I'm going to have to pay them a lot more than this guy. So like why dump even more money into a team that isn't going to be anything at the end of this year anyways? Is kind of my thought and why not. But
Yeah. I,
like
damn, dude. Shout out that Airbnb that now has a new fucking phone charger in it, dude. God, I hate doing that. It's the worst.
especially too because it's like that like they're not gonna leave it there for the next person that needs it. They're taking it to bring to their house to use
No,
personally,
yeah, dude. That thing's cooked, son.
and they probably
That thing
charged
is
you eight
cooked.
bucks for having to clean it up.
Oh, bastards. It was a trailer too, son. It was an app, like it was a literal trailer. Like we stayed in an Airbnb trailer, but it was kind of a nightmare. It was fun though, but yeah. Let's see what we got here. Let's fix this Joker up. All right, we're back in business.
I did see Airbnb seems to actually Airbnb seems to be the method on how to stay in Boston for not $1 billion.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, hotels might be a dying breed, bro.
I don't know. When I went and stayed in DC and it was like $116 a night because we were staying on Christmas Day and like nobody wanted to be there on Christmas Day. It's almost like plane flights where like if I don't know, like cars are getting better at driving themselves, so people are more willing to drive further now, I feel like. To where like I don't know, to me now, like I we had a rental this last week, when family was in town. And it was way easier for me to be like, oh yeah, I'll drive, knowing like I was the only one that could drive anyway, because it was a rental. But like knowing that like literally all I have to do is make sure the car doesn't drive itself into somebody or something else, and like just putting on cruise control and the car being good, it is way easier than knowing like I have to control this thing entirely. Um,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Yeah.
Airbnbs are kind of like you look at a hotel first just because you know the convenience of a hotel. Like you know that they're just gonna give you a little card after making sure that you're you, and that's just a room that's yours. As long as you don't smoke in it, you're good. Like that's how a hotel works. Don't be loud at night.
Yeah.
Airbnb, it's like it feels like a house. You're normally bringing more people. Dumb stuff's more likely to happen, and you're gonna end up paying more for it. I feel like is kind of just the trade off there.
But it is nice if you're gonna have a big group together, anyways, rather than everybody getting their own
Yeah,
like
I
hotel
agree.
room. It is way more fun to do Airbnb.
You just
Like,
have to
that
pick
is
the right
very
group to
fun.
do it with, and especially like if you're the person that's
that's
putting their card on
we
it.
had yeah, like we had our Airbnb or Airbnb trailer had a this like back part to it where it was like walk down into it. Was like a cave and it had a TV in it, and that's where we watched the Pop Tart Bowl, and like we were all
Hell yeah.
sweating out Georgia Tech spread in the like you don't get that with hotels, dude. That's special stuff right there. That rules.
I don't know. Sometimes
But
like it's nasty weather out. You go down to the hotel bar. Like there was one time I was in Houston, at a hotel with my mom, and we just had nothing to do. The weather wasn't that great. We didn't really want to go anywhere, so we literally just walked downstairs. And it was during the Copa America tournament, and Messi was playing for Argentina. So there was like 50 people down there, and like by the end of it, half the room was cheering on one team, half the room was cheering on the other, and like there was a little bit of banter. Like we were making jokes to each other, but like there were maybe 5 people total out of 50 that actually had like a route to either team, to where it was kind of more just like which jersey do you like more, like whatever, like just kind of more everybody being there together to watch a game. And like there are moments like that you get at hotels that are fun. But I get what you're saying, like when you're going
that's
with a
true.
big group of people that you're trying to keep together as much as possible, it works out. Beach houses are the
Yeah,
best for that, honestly. Like there's a reason that every big group goes on a beach trip, and it's because like it's so easy to get a 4-story house that's 7 foot wide with 19 bunk beds in it.
that's facts. Ah,
Back into bowl games. Do you care about
yeah.
any of the non-college football playoff bowl games happening that are left?
Honestly, like yeah, I love bowl season, but like Southern Miss already played the New Orleans Bowl. The meme of the Gator Bowl, the Bad Boy Mowers Bowl is done.
Yep.
Arizona Bowl's done. Like the Fenway Bowl's done. There's really,
I made sure to tune in to
I
get to
mean,
see
yeah,
Fenway. It was awesome. Just getting to see it.
got to. got to. Like the New Year's Six, I've never, the by the time you get to this point of the season, it's like, all right, just give me the playoffs. I'm like,
My
let's get
favorite
this shit
thing,
wrapped up.
my favorite thing that Cheez-Its does, like, isn't their bowl at this point. It's the I woke up feeling the cheesiest, coach. Like that is one like
The
top
best
5 commercial ever
The
all
best
time.
commercial. Yeah, the best commercial. Easy killer.
Nah, wrong pipe. Drink a minute ago and it messed me up.
There was somebody else came out with a great commercial. Who came out with a good commercial?
Tell
It
you
was
who it
with a
wasn't. It was State Farm. Ever since they've put freaking Patrick Mahomes instead of Blake Griffin and Chris Paul, dude, it's gotten so much. I can't stand Chris Paul, and his commercials were good.
who's the dude? It was a commercial. Somebody who had just gotten like criticized for something. It was an AT&T commercial or
Tell you who it wasn't.
oh
John
my
Morant.
god.
He's about the most unmarketable person on the planet, unless you're Nike.
Yeah. You didn't oh god. Who's in controversy for like not not catching something or
Not
oh
what?
my god. I don't remember, dude. Now I'm just like completely blanking.
What sport?
Dude, I it's gone. It's fucking gone. I thought it was like a wide receiver or something
Is it
or
then Patrick Mahomes being hurt with the ACL brace and then him tearing his ACL? Because that one was pretty bad.
no. No. Man, that sucks. I don't remember what it
I
was
woke up
now. It's gonna
feeling the
kill me.
cheesiest, coach.
Yeah, waking up feeling the cheesiest is the greatest commercial.
Texas versus Michigan. It feels like they play way too often at this point. Like Michigan just playing SEC teams just to be like, look, we play people that are good. We're good, but
But
they
it's
just
also
lose.
like Texas and Michigan are like probably their equivalents for Big Ten as like Michigan is the Big Ten's Texas. Like
Yeah, I can
always
see
thinks they're relevant, always should
they.
expect like wants to expect being there and they're just not. Like they haven't been,
You have Matthew McConaughey and Dave Portnoy, like both kind of similar.
yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Which at least Michigan can say they've been there recently.
yeah,
Just takes away the playoffs. But it's like they're not the powerhouse they think they are.
no. The last time they were close to
Also,
making it,
like,
they got
yeah.
stomped by LSU in week 3. So
I don't know if we talked Sharon Moore on the last show. I don't know if that had all happened yet.
we've talked. I think
But
we've talked a little bit about it, but not very much. But it's pretty hilarious, but and also
wow.
horrible.
It's also hilarious that Michigan had to turn to a retired 66-year-old to coach them. Like he stepped down this year. Like he was done. He didn't want to coach anymore. It's like that's your guy to lead the new era of 19-year-olds that expect Bentleys. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's your guy. That's who you want recruiting this. Like this guy was born what 1960.
Yeah,
Like, do you know what the vehicles looked like in 1960? Do you know what the world looked like in 1960?
dinosaurs are
Like,
walking around.
dude, that guy's your coach. Big 2025. That's crazy. I don't know. Michigan's a clown story, bro.
Yes.
But hey, let's get playoffs. Let's talk some playoffs.
One other bowl I wanted to talk about. I don't care about which team plays in it. I just care about the social media post it's going to follow. The Duke's Mayo Bowl hasn't happened yet, and there is a grown man that basically
That's gonna get
salary like.
mayonnaise.
I feel like no matter how much you get paid as a college football coach, if you're playing in the Duke's Mayo Bowl, like that salary becomes irrelevant to the fact that you're going to be covered in mayonnaise for at least 30 minutes. Like mayonnaise is
That sucks so bad.
nasty. Like it's good on a
That
sandwich.
sucks so bad.
I'm an adult. I can have it on a sandwich. I understand how it's a binder. Like it's eggs and oil. It's not the worst thing in the world. I don't want to be covered in mayonnaise.
No,
Um,
nobody does.
yeah. But we do have a bowl game tomorrow. Or a
Which is
playoff bowl game tomorrow.
oh shit! It's New Year's Eve tomorrow, huh?
That it is. I will try and have this out. This will hopefully be the last episode of 2025 Bleachers Podcast. Hopefully will not be the first of 2026.
And if he gets lazy tomorrow, welcome to 2026.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
I should be able to. But we got Miami versus Ohio State. Did not look into who the betting favorite is. I will go take a glance at it.
I believe it's Ohio
It
State
should be
six and
Ohio
a
State.
half.
That line is smaller than I thought it'd be more like 11 and a half for an Ohio State.
That could be completely wrong. That sounds familiar. One of the games is 6.5.
It wouldn't surprise me. It's 9.5.
Oh, damn. Okay.
The 6.5 game is Ole Miss at Georgia.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
And then Indiana, Alabama's at 7. Oregon, Texas Tech is at 2.5. We have kind of taken out the punching ticket segment of this show. Like, not intentionally, we just haven't talked as much about betting. I think we kind of care more about baseball betting than anything. So it might just kind of be something that we kind of put in more as it makes more sense. If there was a ticket to punch, I give you free money at Texas Tech plus 2.5. I think Texas Tech is gonna stomp you, dude. I think Texas Tech might be my favorite to win everything at this point.
Really?
I think their defense is gonna roll. Like, I think if their defense gets hot, they're the national championship favorite.
Huh.
I think a lot of these teams have played a lot of other good teams. I just think it's a whole different ball game once it gets. I know where you're at. You're Indiana, and that's another one of my favorites. But they wouldn't face each other, I believe, until the quarterfinals. Like, I think they'd be a game before, or no, till the semifinals.
Well, they're opposite brackets, but
They might be.
I'm kind of an outlier. But how about let's pick spread lines on this? On the 4 games left, it's only 4 games. We can pick spread lines.
I'm done. So I'm taking Texas Tech 2.5 as my like lock. That would be like my. If you want to pick one as like your hill you'll die on, I'll give you that one since I took this one. And if you want to just kind of draft it where you take 2 and then I take whichever one's left, I'm down for that as well. However you just kind of want to do it.
Yeah.
If you want to talk the other 2 out, fine with me.
Sure. So you're going with Texas Tech.
Texas Tech 2.5, yeah, plus 2.5.
I think then I'll go. Give me Miami plus 9.5.
See, I'm glad you picked that because
Just that defense. That defense is I don't know. I think that game could be really like the A&M game, which I'm a fan of that kind of game where it's not necessarily sloppy. It's a grind, and it's your mistakes are like amplified by 10. Like throwing 1 pick in that game is like throwing 5 in any other game.
Yeah.
Like, every mistake, you knew that like any mistake that you made is going to come back and bite you. And on the other hand of that, if you scored or made a big play, like that carries a bunch of weight in a game like that. I like that. I like being able to score and feeling like that makes a difference in that game. I don't like now if I'm a fan of the team, like I don't like a game that's 50 to 45. And it's like every time you go down there and score, it's like, well, it doesn't matter. They're coming march it right back.
Yeah. It's I understand, like it's almost like there's like a point multiplier in the playoffs.
It's a pitcher's duel. I'm
Yes.
a pitcher's duel kind of guy.
Yes. I like that.
If you don't like those, you don't understand a game within a game. Like sports, mostly football. I mean, mostly baseball, but football as well. Football is probably the only other one that like really comes to that. It's church. It's a lot of people are attending and watching, but not a lot really know what's going on. Like, not a lot of people are paying attention to the fact that, hey, maybe they've been in this formation 4 times and ran this X style, and they're setting up Miami. They set up a read option all game, or they set up a counter like they're in pistol that they ran count they ran like an inside zone, and then they run counter with 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter, and he busts it for 60 yards. It's like
they're doing a lot of things intentionally.
They ran earlier. Yeah, same thing as like I'm gonna throw this guy 2 change ups in the same spot, and I'm gonna tunnel this fastball in there and freeze him. It's like, oh, I started him with fastballs, both of his ABs. Guess what? We're in the 8th inning now. I'm gonna throw him a slider to
It's a
start.
waste pitch. I mean,
That
sometimes
kind
they'll
of,
throw a pitch a foot out of the zone, not because that's what they want the guy to swing at, but because they know it looks like something that they might later.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. So I'm a fan of that style of football. And I think the Miami game, any game from here on out, Miami wants to play that style game. If you let Miami go in there and make it a sloppy game and let you make mistakes for them and pressure you, and Ruben Baines flying everywhere, and they're getting a 10, 15-yard rush in there, they will beat you if you let them play your game. The key to that game is not let them play that style game. Um,
Yeah.
Carson Beck has too much experience in those kind of games playing at Georgia. The other one, I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it. I got to go Georgia -6.5.
Damn it! I was really hoping
I
you took
just,
Indiana.
I'm not going to, because if I'm being really honest, I think Indiana's going to win, but I think Alabama covers that line, unfortunately. Um, the thing about the Georgia Ole Miss game, at the end of the day, there's humans in that locker room. You can say what you want about everybody being focused and everybody doubting, and I'm sure they are. I'm sure in that building they really believe their heads are screwed on right for this game. But at the end of the day, you got 40 humans in that place, 60 humans in that place.
Yep.
If there's any tugging where the head can turn, it's bound to creep in at some point of this game. I'm saying this, and I think Kirby Smart, he loves that team. Like, you can tell that is not the most talented team that he's ever had by far.
Yeah.
But he loves that team. You can tell, like, the way it's. I think the Ole Miss game like woke them up. Like, it's been a tale of two teams. Like, couldn't get any quarterback pressure in the first half, and now they were 4 sacks a game after that game. It's like,
Yeah.
coachable, they're energetic, they get after you. It's a Georgia team, and then they can win in multiple ways. They scored 45 points to win it against Tennessee and Ole Miss, and then they've had these games where they win it scoring 24. Like, they can win. If I was going with my head, not my heart, they're my pick for the Natty because of the amount of ways they can win.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts.
Yeah, I think I'm
That
gonna.
being said, who do you like in another game?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick against you here, and I am gonna take Indiana -7. Um,
Okay, good.
I talked a little bit about it in the previous episode. I think Indiana has played a team more built like Alabama than any other team in the country. In playing Indiana, or no, in playing Ohio State. Like, they're a team that is close to as good, if not better, than Alabama. They have a veteran quarterback who knows the system really well, a good coach, all the things you want in a good team in the playoffs. And they solid run game, everything, but really just one super explosive playmaker on offense in Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Williams. And Bama's had some other guys do well.
I know
But
it's kind of AFK, dude. It's really been Jared Bernard
yeah,
carrying for them. Ryan Williams kind of terrible this year.
but I
But
just, to me, those two teams, for whatever reason, are linked in my brain this year. I think it's gonna be a game. Alabama's allowed games to get out of hand at times, um, and put themselves back in it. I think they're gonna allow themselves to
you
fall in
can't
a
do that
hole.
against Indiana.
That's exactly where I'm at. I think they're gonna allow themselves to fall in a hole, and they're gonna dig halfway out of it, and dirt's gonna keep getting piled on top of them, and they're not gonna be able to dig their way out any further. Like, I think that
Yeah,
they might be down 21 at a point and bring it back to 17 or 14 or 10. I honestly don't. I think there's a world in which once the scoring on Indiana's end gets started, like, it just stays outside of the spread. If they score first, it'll be 7-0, 10-0, 17 before Bama scores.
I like that. I like that tweet where it's like every other coach in college football. It's like, we've got a $20 million roster, blah, blah, blah. It's like Kurt Cignetti's like, here's my army of 3 stars. I made them all millionaires. We're going to devour you. It's
Yes.
like, that's exactly what it feels like.
Mm-hmm. He's
I,
awesome.
I just
Love it for the
I've said
school.
it since the start of this show. I've tweeted about it on the Twitter. Cannot be a bigger fan of Kurt Cignetti. Love the way
Yes.
that guy coaches.
Yep.
Something about an old school, like, cares about discipline, cares about what, like, wins games purely off of the teaching of, like, his emphasis and his discipline. Like it's great to watch. It's
I
so
like
good.
I love too how like when he's winning, he'll put up 63, 70 points, but it's not like he's not like doing it in a way where he's putting their nose in the dirt. Like he's like, my team's good enough to put up this many points. Like if you allow us to, we're gonna. Like it's just
Yeah.
it's not anything more than it should be. It is this game is about getting the ball into this 10 by 30 patch of grass, and we do it more than you. What are you gonna do about it?
It almost seems like, last year he makes the playoffs, they lose out in a bad way. It's like, that there's that noise where it's like, oh, we knew that's what this was. Like we knew this was a fluke. And then it's like it seems like every game this year is like he didn't forget that. Like this
Yeah.
is a point. I'm making a point. And now it's like everybody that said last year was a fluke for them just has to eat crow. Like you have to
Yep.
eat it and be like, it's like, yeah, okay, 10-point win at Oregon, a win at Ohio State. I mean,
The
every other game
rose
is
between
just
the I and the U is gonna look so nice in the sunset.
brother, brother. Kurt Ignetti holding a rose in his mouth is going to go triple platinum on Twitter. It's going to break the internet. I I want to see that so bad, bro.
Gonna
An
be awesome.
Indiana championship would be so fucking cool. Like, and you can, and honestly, pretty much anybody but Alabama, Ohio State, Georgia would be cool to see.
I don't
Don't
want
know
Ole
if that's
Miss.
going to
I
happen.
really don't want Ole Miss just because it would give them like
Okay, yeah, I agree. Okay, yeah,
an
we count
incredible
Ole Miss
amount
in
of
that.
ammo on our current head coach as we currently sit.
Pretty much Alabama or Ohio State. Okay, so even if Georgia wins this one, it's like, damn, like Kirby's the new age.
Yeah, like I wouldn't.
Kirby's that stuff.
It would piss me off. I wouldn't hate it. Like there's a difference.
Right, right. Yeah, absolutely. But like, imagine like Dan Lanning or Mario
I'm
Cristobal or Joe McGuire, like Signetti, like any of those guys holding the trophy at the end would be just like, hell yeah.
that or Miami. Like I just feel like it'd be really funny if
That's
like
that's 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 Cristobal.
yeah, that's just to piss off Notre Dame because that's the team they hate the most in it.
It'd be so funny. God, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyways.
Staying on the theme of college, I got into a little bit of a TikTok argument over the course of the last 2 weeks. Some dude was
Really?
making if MLB The Show did a college game, what would be the best 10 cards live series starting out? And I was flipping through and I'm like, man, a lot of these guys, like these are names I know as a college baseball fan, like, huh, why am I not seeing any gold in the top 10 players in the country for the reigning champ number one team ranked team in the country? Like, makes a whole lot of sense. Then I look and there's 3 parts. I get all the way to part 3, and at like a 84 is Derek Hurriel. And so I just go comment on part 1, and I'm like, man, a freshman batting almost 400 in the leadoff spot and winning a national championship definitely doesn't constitute a good sophomore card. That doesn't make any sense at all. And the guy was like, "Oh, actually, he only really like batted well in the games that didn't matter." Blah blah blah. And I was like, "Brother, I physically watched him go opposite field in the playoffs for a grand slam. Like, shut up. He is a freshman doing that. Like, what are we
Yeah.
doing?" I
He's
I
third.
understand.
He's third.
Yeah, like I
I put
understand a world where he's not
Raj
the best player.
Raj Chavlowski, number one. Dude's a stud. He's gonna go number one to the White Sox, is what it is. Justin LeBron, shortstop, probably number 2.
Yeah,
Derek Hill's no lower than 3.
yeah.
I don't care. I do not care.
I mean, as well too in the fact that like the only reason that it looks like he didn't do as well in the playoffs is he was thrusted into a different role because they didn't want the lights to be too bright because they knew he'd be back. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and to me, that kind of pissed me off as a fan of him because it's like give him the opportunity to do what he's been doing well all year on the biggest stage possible. But I understand why you're not letting an 18-year-old lead off in Omaha. Like,
Yeah.
It's a two-edged sword.
Hey,
Like,
it doesn't matter. It worked. Doesn't
we
matter.
won, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I just also imagine like not giving someone the credit due for like having the like hardest set morals for what's probably anybody on that team. Like with a lot of guys with influence, somebody who has a lot less than a lot of other people on that team. Maybe not now, but at that moment, definitely so. And like still choosing to hold to his guns and like just be him as hard as he can is very encouraging to just see from a person perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. Like his like the lights when he walks up at Alex Box, like people doing the lights on their phone,
Dude, 18-year
again,
old kid
he's
out of
a freshman.
California.
He's a freshman. Yeah, yeah.
Dylan Cruz
Was
is
a first round draft pick and opted to go to college.
seven. It would have
And
been the number 7 overall pick projected.
it's like I don't know. Yeah, I haven't seen that. I think the last like there's a couple people with like Daniel Cabrera. People used to really like his walk up song.
Dylan Cruz, really.
Josh Smith. Yeah.
Honestly, there's one too that like
No, Jordan Thompson. Jordan Thompson used to have one that the box loved.
yeah.
Um, yeah, but I haven't seen that then ever probably.
People are starting to go crazy for the Monster Milam, but it's not the
I
same.
love Milam.
If we win this year, Milam will be my favorite LSU Tiger of all time.
I've said he has a chance to go down. If we would have had, look, I'm telling you, Zach York is my favorite player on this team, and he's going to continue to be. If he would have been here all 4 years, I'm telling you, people are going to agree with this by the end of the season. He would have been everybody's favorite. Zach York, you're going to see he's unbelievable.
I think Cade
He's
Beloso
unbelievable.
was my favorite player on the 23 team, man. Like, obviously, I love Cruz and Skeens. Understand, like, they're some of my favorite players of all time. But like, if you had to tell me to pick one guy to own a jersey, like the patch jersey from 23, I'm probably picking Beloso. Like that dude, there are certain
Agent
guys.
Bambino, bro.
Yeah, there are certain guys that embody what it is to be a Tiger more than the best player on the
Absolutely.
team. It's your
Absolutely.
Josh Pearson on this current 25 team. Like he was your LSU bread and butter. Also, shout out Michael Braswell, right-handed pitcher for the Kansas City Royals.
Hey,
Dude,
one time for MB3.
there are few people that I wish success for, like more like when you just see somebody sign that wasn't already, and it's like good for that guy. Like that makes me happy as a person. Michael Braswell's one of those guys.
Yeah, and people forget, dude, we don't win that natty without his defense. Things going about the
100%.
bat.
He is
I
your
don't care.
2023 Trey Morgan.
He's Jordan Thompson. Jordan Thompson didn't hit water without a boat in a wall, and it did not matter. It did not matter.
Well, he
and
had one really,
thing
really
about,
like
he
push
did.
the boat.
But one thing about the LSU baseball fan base is that in both those cases, and the Jordan Thompson and the Braswell, you could have been as mad as Thompson and Braswell as you could for not hitting. Never once did they boo that guy. Did they? It was like standing. Like Braswell got a standing O.
He
First
got a
AB in
standing
Omaha.
O. Yep.
Like they got behind these guys, and that's what worked. And like they could feel that love. Like and that last like the response on the internet for the MB3 signing was really cool. Like everybody's hyped up. Like yeah, like you said, just a guy that you're like, go get the world, dude. We want you to like be a winner.
We were on the train when I saw it. My mom's a huge LSU baseball fan as well, and so I told her, I was like, Braswell signed, and she's not as good with the names. She just like watches because she just basically cheers when LSU does well. But I was like, Braswell just signed with the Royals because he signed on Christmas Day, or now announced it as at least. And I was like, Braswell just signed. And my mom was like, I don't exactly remember. It's familiar, but I don't remember the face. And I'm like, he's the guy with the perfect smile. And mom was like, well, that's a lot of baseball players. Like they're PR trained. I'm like, no, I'm telling you, like you remember this guy's smile if you see it. And like to me, like how happy he looks as a person makes me happy when I see that pop up on my feed. He's a good guy. Hopefully he doesn't do anything terrible that makes me look bad for saying all these nice things about him.
Fact. He won't.
But yes, he was just one of those guys that, like, as a fan of that team, if you watch enough, you just become a fan of him. He was here for 2 years. He didn't have to stay for the second year, and he did, right?
Yeah, transferred from South Carolina. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Love Braswell.
Yep. Bo, anything else you
Do
got?
have a lot of man, I don't really think so. I think man, I'd like a signing soon, especially if to be Bregman, and I'd like maybe another pitcher. I'm very scared about this Red Sox all season. The deeper it gets, so
I kind of like it though, because like the Red Sox have come out and said like, look, we're willing to let go of Jarren Duran. Like we understand that we have a logjam. Jarren Duran's too good of a player to not get the player that we want for. Like just because we don't need him doesn't mean that we're not going to allow him to continue staying here and doing what he does well in this ballpark. And from a fan perspective, like I'm glad that we're not just shipping him off for a prospect haul because we're getting Kyle Harrison who might be good and the Giants couldn't make him. Like I think there's something that can be said if we allow him to stay here for his whole contract, even if he's involved with trade rumors the whole time. Like they're rumors. At a certain point, he's going to turn that off and not care. Like if the team cares enough to continue to allow these rumors to float and not actually trade him, he has to understand that like, yeah, I might be a trade asset, but it's not going to be for something that wouldn't make the team good enough to win a World Series, and I can't hate a team for trying to do what they're trying to do. Like
yeah,
I don't know. Like I think from a fan perspective, for both the Red Sox and Jarren Duran, if he were to leave the team, I'd continue being a fan. Um, just kind of at a good spot with that. Bregman, don't know how to feel. Bichette, don't know how to feel. Um, talking to Bo,
Christian Campbell. I I I feel like there's no more Christian Campbell talk. Uh, he's gonna be somewhere in a part of this. If you're not
maybe.
rushing, but Christian Campbell's a part of this somehow. He's an outfielder now. They clearly don't like him at second base, so
Yeah, just
he's got to fit his way into somehow. Maybe he splits time with Yoshida at DH. Who knows? But
I could see him being coming in and being like a little bit of a utility guy, almost kind of like even if it is just an outfield utility, just kind of coming in and being your guy, allowing Eaton and Sogard to kind of allow one of them to be your first and second, one of them to be your shortstop and third, kind of split infield and have maybe a little bit more utility guys in your average MLB team. But with how young this team is, it's not like you're really having to bounce up as many young guys nearly as often. And like when you do due to injury, you do have a pretty good farm system. Um, I don't know. Like I see a world where as long as we don't in the go into 2026 with this exact team we have right now, where it's not the worst.
I agree.
Like if we get a bat or a pitcher, I think we're okay. I think I'm in a world now where we don't
I think we need
need.
both. I think we need both.
I would love both. I really would love both, but I think we could do. I would almost rather get a pitcher than a bat.
I agree, but I
In the
dude, I
same
don't know.
world though,
It's
if
hard
the
as
bat if the bat's Bregman, I would rather just have Bregman. We can skate along with the pitching. Cutter's coming back. You have Early. You have Tolley. You have a lot of proven talent in the pitching lab. You have this guy out of the national system who has major league experience but not major league success. You can turn that into one thing. You get a guy hot in spring training, even if you don't have your guy day one. You at least have something until you can limp it to the trade deadline.
yeah. Yeah, I agree.
But I think there are
And that
worse
might be
spots
their
to be.
plan. That might be their plan. I agree. I agree. I think, yeah, if you could pick one, you sign the bat and then you hope somebody gets hot and you ship them off for a pitcher at the deadline.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
imagine if we had traded David Hamilton for Luis Castillo, like where we'd be right now.
better spot than what we're at now, I can tell you that.
I could just see the rage in your face, just be like, damn it, that was something that came across our phone last year.
I don't even want to fucking talk about it, son. That's
We got Saints Dirty Birds this week.
Fook the Falcons.
I I
They getting
I,
shucked tonight.
I want the Saints to win. Selfishly, I want the Panthers to make the playoffs because it was my prediction.
They getting shucked tonight. Just want you to just think about that.
Oh man.
They getting shucked tonight. Don't care. Don't care.
I saw something saying like Saints shouldn't trade Tyler Shuck for the number 1 overall pick, and we're now at a point where I was like, oh yeah, no duh, like why would you trade Shuck for the number? What player is there?
Said that week 4, I'd have been like, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like there was a guy as soon as we drafted him, there was a guy I worked with who was like, Shuck's gonna be the answer, and I laughed in his face, and I'm like, a 34-year-old rookie is gonna be the answer, really? Like, call Phillip Rivers and have him be the QB. That'd be just as good. Like, it was probably where I was at that point. And now that we're here, it's like having a guy that is a little bit more put together kind of didn't come with all the expectation of having to save the franchise, and him actually being good is pretty refreshing.
Yeah.
So, potential future jersey.
Also, like the age thing, it's like, yeah, like dude, we just watched Phillip Rivers play a game at 44. Like, quarterback, and he can last 14 years if we needed him to. He'd be fine.
That, and I don't think anybody's asking him to last 14 years. I think we're saying like, hey, dude, help this team get from being really bad to all right, and like we will love you. Give us 2 playoff appearances in a 5-year span, and like we would love you. It's that simple. Like, that's how this fan base works. Like, it's not about Super Bowls. I don't think we've ever been about Super Bowls.
Dude, I've seen people say, like, dude, every NFL analyst right now is saying the Saints are the best team in the NFC South right now. It's like, that's hilarious.
Yes. I saw it on a PMT graphic, and it made me laugh really hard.
Yeah, the tier list. Like, realistically, the best team in the NFC South.
Is it time to give up on Rattler?
No. Rattler, if Rattler's your backup for the whole time of Shuck's linked, you're in a good spot. Because I still believe in Rattler.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's not the guy that should be your starter.
If they build a complete team, right, with Shuck being the guy, like I'm saying, you have another elite receiver, you've got a good back, you've got a good line, you've got a competent defense. Those being the requirements.
Yeah.
Rattler could get you above 500 for the amount of games you needed him to play.
Yeah.
Shuck goes down for 4 weeks. At the worst, you would be 2-2 with that. At the worst. He's still very talented. I would be very happy if he is Shuck's backup for a long time here.
Yeah, I could see that. Unless Jameis wants to come back, and then...
Yeah, I mean, of course. But I'm saying, I still think Rattler's a very good quarterback with a lot of talent.
Final episode of 2025. I guess that'll be our final address of this episode, because this one's starting to get a little bit longer. We don't have a draft segment. We tried to draw out the conversation a little bit longer to give you guys a little bit more to listen to.
Yeah.
But got 80 followers on the TikTok now, getting almost up to 100. Over 1,000 likes total. We're gonna start doing more. 2026 will be the year of the Bleachers Podcast. We're gonna do more to post, both long form, short form. Hopefully, try and get a little bit of live stream and some gaming videos out. Try and mix it up a little bit, bring you guys a little bit more variety. Hopefully, some more live specials. Potentially one in the works already.
Yeah, there's one. Very excited about.
But so what's your Bleachers Podcast? We'll do our little what's it called? Pre New Year resolution, since this will be what will be their New Year's watch for the podcast. I'd say.
Okay.
That, or we can do two. We can do sports wise and podcast wise. We'll do two.
Do personally wise.
All right.
I want to be 190 pounds by the end of the year. 190 to 200 pounds by the end of the year. That's the goal. So about 15 away.
Nice.
So we'll see how that goes. Sports wise, man, I would really just time next year. I'll just say I want the Red Sox to just be in the postseason again. That's all I can ask for.
Yeah,
I ask for the world here. I would just like for them to be able to duplicate the success they had this year. Because really, without that 10-game win streak we went on right before the break, playoff run doesn't happen. I would like to not have it fall back on a 10-game win streak. I would like to have continued sustained success would be nice.
Yeah.
What's yours?
I guess podcast wise, I think it'd be really fun if like we made it a point once a month, maybe. That might be a lot. But at least had a recurring thing of us doing like some sort of live event. Um I mean like live stream. In which whether it's us playing a game together, us watching a game, I think it'd even be fun. Like say that there was a game that tipped off at 8:30 or something, maybe a little bit later, where we're able to maybe come straight after work, hop straight onto this. We hop on, we play a game of NCAA versus each other, and then we commentate the game and while it actually happens. Um,
Yeah.
I think the MLB would be a lot easier to do that. Me and Bo are kind of more well versed in that sport than any other.
Yeah,
But I think
absolutely.
gaining confidence in that could kind of open it up and bring it into a lot more. Um, I know that as baseball season opens up, you have a lot of your basketball, hockey playoffs. If either one of our teams makes the playoff, maybe we'll have to do a live special for that. But kind of just trying to open up some avenues to create some new content. That kind of stuff would generate a lot of clips as well. But I think it'd be a
Yeah,
lot of
absolutely.
fun. Um, and then I guess my personal one, I'm gonna piggyback straight off Bo here. I told myself that like I will actually start working out and like trying to gain weight because I'm way too skinny. Um, but yeah, I just think it'd be fun to be able to hit golf balls further.
It's fun. That is a fun thing to do.
I think it'd be great. I want to try and get like to
Yeah.
165,
Oh yeah.
but high goal to shoot for. If I actually started eating right, putting on weight, it wouldn't be the worst. But
I got some hacks for you, brother. Don't you
dude,
worry.
what I used to do back in the day when I was trying to gain weight for basketball was so I'd get the mass gainer vanilla shakes, right? From Amazon. And then instead of
Mhm.
using the 8 ounces of milk that it tells you to use or water, I would just get a tub of Bluebell homemade vanilla and I would set it out on the counter. Like take it straight from the Dollar General or whatever store I got it from and just set it out on the counter with no lid and just let it melt into a liquid. Mix protein powder in that. And that was like a double mass gainer basically, and I was drinking one of those daily. I might have to go back to that,
That's a fat boy shake. I like it.
dude. I have
I
to,
like it.
but
I like it.
yep. Maybe I have to add some pictures
Anyways,
in here from my DC adventure. Made it a point to get a couple
yeah,
pictures. Wore
I
my
can send
sweater.
the LSU. I can send my LSU seats.
Nice, hell
But
yeah.
yeah, throw
But
some pictures in there.
thanks. Well,
Anyways,
cheers to the first year
enjoy
of the
enjoy your new
podcast.
year. Yep.
First year of the
Enjoy
Bleachers
the new year.
Podcast. On to the next. Thank you very much.
Indeed.